Are you ever at work?
I am now, for your information. Got a job on my own patch.
Well, if it's the home farm opening, you can forget it. You are not using that as an excuse to ogle my celeb.
Where are we headed?
Got a lead on the jewellery shop job. You know, the old guy that ended up in the hospital.
I thought you couldn't get anything useful out of him.
No, car at the scene's been traced back to the owner. Was being serviced at a certain garage not a million miles from here at the time of the robbery.
Wouldn't you know? Kane Dingle. I'll take the lead on this one. It's grand first, though, yeah? Or they'll leave my tummy coming before I do.
No, wife says no carbs. You grab some, eat on the way.
Well, have the soup, then. It's lush. Not just saying that 'cause it's my stepdad's place. Come on, sit down. Can't face the Dingles without food.
You boss about?
Both out, mate.
Got your jobs book handy?
You won't be able to read the boss's handwriting. Why don't you tell us what you want to know? All right, Donna?
Ross, Dan.
So this is what you do when you're not getting kicked out of the boozer for fighting, eh?
Local joker. Dan, will you show my colleague details of every car that's been through the garage while Mr. Barton here answers a few questions? Shockingly silly.
Oh, what? You'll arrest me? Is that before or after they find out that you're bent?
Fine. You want to play games? You explain when one of your motors was parked up at a crime scene. You reckon you can get out of that on your own?
Always managed before.
Ross, I covered for you and Adam when you tried to rip off the pub. You owe me.
Oh, you begging PC, Windsor? Your future is in my hands.
You're such a prat. I trusted you not to behave like a total amateur and you park right in front of a security camera.
You were supposed to find out where they were.
You're in the shop, not in the street. I thought you'd use your eyes.
Giving you grief?
It was him who took the motor out. He's just remembered. Stay put, the pair of you, while I make a call to the station.
Well?
Waste of time, his story checks out.
Yeah? So why's your little mate looking so jumpy?
Women have that effect on me.
So what's his excuse?
Took it out on a test drive. A mechanic who actually does the job.
Employee of the week, me.
So he's practising his parking right by the jewellers. Bit coincidental.
Not when there's a kebab shop up the road.
You're stuffing your face. Fleming valeted that car.
The shop owner remembers him.
Bloke walks in, buys a kebab.
Kicked off about the garlic mayo.
Shame you couldn't have told us that in the first place.
It's a shame you didn't ask.
Megan has lost it this time. I mean, seriously, would you trust your wedding to Layla?
She'd probably do your pop-up altar in the middle of the street.
Yeah, well, if she could do me a pop-up room as well, then she's hired.
Oh, come on. It's gonna take time. We know that. And look at Mum and Dad.
Yeah, well, they had to fight his whole family for their love. That's why she thinks I'm a traitor.
Yeah, and they still got divorced. So it goes to show there's no right way.
Ah, see, I've totally converted you. I can see if my guys have got sisters.
I doubt Megan would be happy. I'm not gonna blow that. Thanks all the same.
Yeah, well, if you can find someone so soon after charity, then there's hope for us all. Cheers.
You know, for someone who swears blind that they're not interested, you were doing a great job of bailing me out.
I shouldn't have to. You could have changed the plates on that car for a start.
And you could have walked away. But you didn't, because you've got feelings for me. Just say it. Go on.
You won't be smiling when Kane finds out you've had the cops sniffing round.
You can deny it all you want. You covered for me nicking the booze, you saved my neck today. Let's see if we can make it a hat-trick. Then I'll know I'm right.